there Leo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This will be your weekly intuitive reading, Leo, for November 2nd through to the 8th. Leo, let's see what's on the cards for you. Getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. Leo, if you'd like any information on the cards I use, there's a link in the show more description of the video where you can see what they are and where to purchase them. Oh, look at this one. Yes, just say yes. Now Leo, if you came to this reading wanting a yes or no answer for a burning question on your mind, then the answer could just be yes. And this really asks you to not overthink the question and to kind of really feel into your intuitive centers what they want and potentially just say yes. Could be the green light to move forward in a situation, to accept an offer. Let's go to the yogic path. Here we go. Asana. Well, I mean, this is really, the yogic postures that essentially are performed to prepare us to be able to sit for meditation. So I'm really going to take this as a meaning that we maybe need to come out of that ego mind, out of that intellect, and spend some more time going within. And it's when we go within that we can really access that intuitive information within us, and that's what allows us to be led forward on the path of our dharma, our highest purpose, rather than what the ego wants for us, because they can be two different things. Like the ego of course has a function, we need the ego, but if we just operate through the ego, we can be led into situations just because of status or past scripts and conditioning and that kind of thing, rather than what we truly want. What does our soul want for our life? Leo, let's see where this is going. Getting started with the Rider-Waite energy of the recent past, I have got the Page of Swords. Can be change, winds of change, progress, can be a communication. Drawing for you now the current or focus energy, Leo. I have got the King of Swords, and there's another one here that's come out too, King of Cups. 3 court cards off the bat, which is of course the people cards. They can be people, they can be energies. Let's go to the near future outcome. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, wow. Okay, I've got the Emperor, the card of Aries, at the bottom of this deck as well. So 2 kings and an emperor is very powerful energy. It's very mature, sophisticated, authoritarian energy, really stepping up in your life. Let's clarify now, clarifying the Page of Swords for you, Leo. The Fool. Okay, here comes all the big, here comes all the big energies. Clarifying the Double Kings. That one, okay, the Star. All the major arcana coming out. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune for you. No wonder we need to drop into the intuitive centers, because there's a huge shift here, maybe a new path opening up, and yeah, I mean, probably feeling like we need some internal guidance. 6 of Cups. King of Wands under here, 3 kings. I just always turn over the bottom of the deck energies so that we can see what is there. I'm just going to jump in, Leo. Well, I mean, the King of Wands most definitely represents your energy in this reading. It is the card of Leo, and what I love is that you're showing up in King energy, and this is somebody who's in their power, knows when to call the shots, authoritarian, and this king is looking up towards the new moon, looking up towards that new beginning. And we have that with both the Fool, called Starseed in this deck, and the Page of Swords. You know change is coming, you know change is upon you, you know a new path is opening up, and Spirit or Tarot is saying, just say yes, don't overthink it, just say yes. The King of Wands is interesting because it's a super entrepreneurial energy. We've also got the Emperor and 2 Kings here, so this could be in business for some of you. But other than that, the King of Wands is also an energy that really can see the opportunities, whether it's in love or business. General reading, guys. See the opportunities that are worth investing that energy, that power into. Real sense of seeing what can go the distance here. So that's what I'm seeing with that. And both of these cards here, Page of Swords and the Fool, cards of change. Like the Page of Swords is kind of like that wind of change. It's kind of like you maybe have felt this for a while, like things are kind of shifting. Like I can kind of feel when that's in the air or the energy field for me. You kind of know, well, like I feel like I'm at the end of a road and I feel like a new one is about to open up. I always say this when I see the card. Maybe you've heard me say it before. It's like I see this yacht out on the ocean, and you can't see any land around, so it's like I don't really know where to go or where my next island is. But at one stage, that wind starts to pick up in those sails, and it reaches a critical tipping point where it tacks the boat into a course and starts steering it in a direction. So I feel like a new direction is coming for you, Leo. You might not know exactly where that is, what the destination is, where that next port of call, that land, that island is that you're going to land on. That is the Fool's journey, right? The Fool's journey is trusting in the path that's opening up, saying yes to it, and taking the first tentative steps to walk it, even though we don't really know where it's all going to lead. We are just feeling called to walk it anyway. Leaving the baggage of the past at home, really connecting with your own true rebel heart and what that wants, not the ego mind. It's time to listen to heart now. Now we also have 2 cards of Aries in this reading. You might be dealing with an Aries person, just saying that as well. New path, new opportunity is opening up. Now, in the current or focus energy, the beautiful star, King of Cups, King of Swords. So, for some of you, there might be 2 pivotal people in your life, maybe a water sign and an air sign. I'm kind of seeing these more as energies in the reading. The star is an interesting energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful card, and it is the card that follows on from the Tower in the Major Arcana. So kind of before you got to this new moon situation, you may have gone through a Tower moment, and I'm feeling that it could have been in the deeper past for some of you, and you've kind of had that time to heal and recover, and I feel like now you're ready to usher in the new, and that's what the star can do for you. It's a real energy of stars aligning. Your energy is actually in the right place to move forward to your divine wishes, your dharma, your highest purpose. And the King of Cups, all this king energy just says to me that you've pretty much mastered emotional intelligence and emotional security. You're grounded, you're feeling intuitive, you're in a really good place, you're in your fire energy power. You also have the King of Swords card. You've got Scorpio here, we've got Aquarius here on your side, and the King of Swords is all about seeing the big picture view, seeing how all the dots connect, getting all the details, getting all the facts, and getting ready to move forward. And it's through seeing that big picture that really transforms, butterfly motif, transforms your life. The King of Swords for me, we're going from like a page to a king here, and this can mean that you started the process some time ago of slowly cutting yourself free from all the ties that weren't in alignment, all the things, slowly like pulling out the roots or the tree, the little weeds and things of your life, and now you're kind of getting down to the roots and you're pulling it out, getting ready to remove the roots of the old to plant the new is what I'm feeling here. So I could see that in my mind, guys, so it wasn't really translating into words. So that's what I'm seeing here, and cutting yourself away from what doesn't suit, planting, new seeds, and really establishing a firm boundary of what you're willing to accept back into your life here. And that's what transforms. King of Cups is the card of Scorpio here. We're just entering into Scorpio season, so we have a real energy of transformation here, transforming your life by removing the old And it's taking you closer to your divine wishes. Those stars are aligning. That is the star energy here. And I feel like, you know, that process has really reached a huge tipping point this week, Leo. 6 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. I mean, that wheel wants to shift for you and bring you a really positive luck change into your life. It's a number 10. It can talk about the final closure of karmic contract, that final root being pulled out, so that now that wheel can turn and carry you into your next karmic situation in your life. And it says that it's divine timing. Yes, the timing is right. Yes, follow the new path and get into the, you know, the control seat, the driver's seat of your life again as the Emperor. Most definitely some of you are stepping up into a leadership position, supervisor, going on an entrepreneurial journey. For some of you, you might be taking a step up in relating as like a commitment step, engagement, husband, wife, marriage, that kind of thing. But also the Emperor is just now about making strategic decisions to really lay a firm foundation in your life, and, you know, making those decisions practical, methodical, to shape your reality how you want it. No longer going with what life, you know, gives you, but actually being in conscious creatorship through conscious awareness in your life. The Emperor, you know, wears the armor under the cloak here. It's a real meaning of sometimes we need to protect ourselves from our own emotions when we're making decisions, because otherwise we can make decisions out of triggers. We can have that knee-jerk reaction, which kind of puts us on the path that's not quite meant for us. So we're really, you know, making sure that we use our intuition plus our fact and logic. That's what the Emperor does. It's powerful energy. And all of this change here, it's actually what sets you up to be ready to receive. 6 of Cups. Receive greater joy, love, harmony, healing, satisfaction in your life. For some of you, this can be somebody re-entering your life from the past. It could be an Aries person, could be somebody older, somebody that you've looked up to, so a mentor from the past as well. This is a real energy of reconnecting with that real childlike enthusiasm and that beautiful energy, maybe leaving the heaviness of the past in the past and getting ready to have a lighter, happy, joyful phase of your life. And the Wheel of Fortune is ready to bring that shift in for you, Leo. So I really feel like it's a powerful message. The wheel is turning, a new path is opening up for you. It's one that's going to bring you greater joy, getting ready to receive. You know, those stars are aligning for you, and you're definitely in your Leo fire power. And I really feel, Leo, that you have felt this. You have felt the shift coming in with the Page of Swords. You felt that kind of rumbling of change, and this week is some kind of big milestone on that change journey for you. Okay, Leo, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this weekly message, keeping in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate in its entirety for everybody. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read each and every one, and I do try and respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys, connect, and get to know what you are journeying on the collective, and I will see you back here next week for another message.